I have decided to follow Jesus. I have decided to follow Jesus. Decided to follow Jesus. No turn.
Intercourse with
Okay.
him.
Well, are you the one who asked me to open Al-Ma'ani a second ago? And you said Al-Ma'ani you accept?
Okay.
Okay. Do you accept Al-Ma'ani still, or you are going to bite your words now?
I accept Al-Ma'ani, but you know what? Why are we talking about this?
Okay, read it, because I want to show everybody that you don't accept anything. You Muslims, you lie always. Here we go. This is Al-Ma'ani. This is the website in front of you. And the word Asila is orgasm. Now you say I don't accept it. A second ago you said to me, open for me the dictionary. Aren't you?
I'm saying
not only you said not only you said to me open the dictionary, you named the dictionary, you called Al-Ma'ani. So here we go. This is Al-Ma'ani. Here we go. I will show the title in the website, Al-Ma'ani, in the top. Here we go. And this is the dictionary, English, Arabic. Al-Asila is orgasm.
I'm seeing your books right now.
My friend, stop complaining about seeing it. You will see it. No problem. No problem. You will see it. I will wait for you. I will wait until tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay. So now, until you find it, what do you think about the word?
Okay, I see.
Okay. Why your prophet saying to the wife she have to taste the orgasm of the man before she can go to the previous husband? What does that mean?
That means it's another way of saying you have intercourse. That's what I just said.
But isn't it I said to you just 2 minutes ago, is the word asila mean orgasm? You said no?
I said intercourse.
No, I said to you, is the word asila tasting the orgasm of the man, the sperm of the man? You said no.
I said taste. I thought you meant taste as
Don't
in
tell me your thought. You know what you thought. I said to you clearly. I said to you clearly. Is the word asila mean orgasm of the man? She have to taste it. You said no.
Yes, I did say no because I thought you were referring to
why your prophet saying? Okay, so why your prophet using the word orgasm? She have to taste his orgasm. How she can taste his orgasm, and how he can taste her orgasm?
Tasting, like I said, tasting orgasm means have sexual intercourse.
But people, they can have sexual intercourse and still nobody tasting anything.
That's what tasting means.
No, sexual intercourse means tasting. This is something you use your mouth with it. You don't.
That's another way to say it.
What do you mean? What does that mean? What do you mean other way to say it? What do you mean other way to say
That's another way to say, you know, have sexual intercourse.
You see, okay, the hypocrisy is amazing. So a second ago, I said to you, is asila orgasm? You said no. Did you say no? Now it's orgasm. Why you said no then? And now it's yes.
Because you said taste his sperm.
Okay, I said is the word asila the orgasm
that
of the man? I said is the word asila. I said is the word.
I
said yes. Is the word asila is the orgasm of the man, the sperm of the man? You said no.
No, doesn't mean the sperm of a man.
Okay, listen. So why your prophet saying to the woman she want to go back to her previous husband? Why she have to taste the orgasm of the man? Why she have to do that? So she can go back to the previous husband. What is?
I don't know why. I don't know why he told us to do that.
Oh, okay, but now you are. But I thought you are the expert. Okay, let us go back to zero now. So listen, is Allah a spirit or not?
A spirit?
Yes. Is he a spirit?
No, he's not a spirit. He has command over the spirit.
Okay, but this guy here in the video we were watching, he was saying that the God of Islam is the same as the God of the Christian, but the God of the Christians and the God of the Jews, and actually he said that the God of the Jews agree with the God of Islam, but you see, the God of the Jews and the God of the Christians is a spirit. So this guy here was lying to us, saying in the video that we share many things with the Muslims, but the main thing about God is his nature. The God of Islam is not a spirit, never was a spirit, and he is not a spirit. So how we can have the same God? If we have different nature, if we have different nature and we have obviously different God? So this guy obviously,
Okay.
you know, is lying to us. And now I'm asking you, when you say to me that God is not a spirit, why the God of the Jews and the God of the Christians is a spirit when the God of Islam is not a spirit? What happened?
Okay.
Hmm.
Let me respond. Let me respond. When Muslims say that you and I have the same God, it doesn't mean that you worship the same God that we have. Of course, we have the same God. You know, my God and your God created you and I.
Okay,
but
so
you don't worship
no,
your God.
but this guy
you
he's saying
worship
no,
Jesus.
but this
you
guy in the video,
worship the Father.
okay.
You worship the Holy Spirit.
Thank you.
Only Muslims worship God.
Okay, so listen. Only Muslim worship God, no problem. Here, so you are saying that this guy is lying when he's saying that we Christians and Muslims, we share the same God.
Of course, we share the same God. I already told you that.
No,
we share the same God.
No,
we have the same God.
You see, my friend,
my
no,
God is your God.
No,
and
no,
your
no,
God
no. Okay,
is
no.
God, but
Okay,
you don't
let us make
worship
it
your
clear.
God.
Let us make it more clear. We are very slow. So when you say to me we share the same God, you are talking about Allah, correct?
We're talking about God, and God
Okay.
in
The
Arabic
God
is
of who?
Allah,
The God of
yes.
the Kaaba, is that correct? The God of the Kaaba. Let's make it more clear.
The God of the Kaaba,
Okay.
the God of
No
Mecca,
problem. So
the God
we
of the
Christians,
world, the
okay,
God of the universe, the God of everything.
let me ask you, do we Christian believe in the same God of the Kaaba? Yes or no?
No, you
Okay.
don't believe. You don't believe in the same God as we do.
Thank you.
We
Finally, we got the fox from his tail. So now this guy is lying because in the video saying that the Christians and the Muslims, they worship the same God, but we don't. We don't worship the same God. You worship different God. We worship different God. Now, let me ask you. Your God, okay, your
God at all.
Listen. Your God is a spirit, correct? But he is a physical being. How that can be?
My God is not a spirit and he's not a physical being.
Okay, so how
he's the being.
Okay, so how Allah, he says that he have two hands.
Yeah, so he has two hands. Okay.
Are those
Does
two
that mean
hands
physical hands?
They are not physical?
Well, are they?
I don't know. You tell me. Are they?
I can't tell you anything.
What do you mean? You are the Muslim. You are the Muslim.
That because God only says that he has two hands. Okay, fine. He has two hands. Does it mean that he has spirit hands? Does it mean that he has physical hands?
I'm asking you. I'm asking you. When Allah, he is going to show his shin. You speak Arabic. Here we go. It says, يوم يكشف ربنا عن ساقه.
That I only understand Arabic.
يكشف ربنا عن ساقه. Allah will show his shin. What kind of shin is that?
I don't see it.
No problem. I said that to you in Arabic. Until you see it, no problem. يكشف ربنا عن ساقه. Allah will show his shin. What shin we are talking about?
Well, if it says his shin, then his shin.
Okay.
But we don't know if it's,
so do Allah have a shin?
They're not physical or spirit.
Hold on. So guys, Allah have a spiritual shin or it's a physical shin? You said Allah have no spirit.
Yeah. God is not a spirit and God is not physical.
Okay, so Allah is going to show his shin. Is his shin is physical or not?
I don't know. I can't say because it doesn't say if it's physical or spirit.
Okay, listen.
It just says that it has hands. That he has hands.
All
so
right.
That's what I'm repeating.
All right, Mr. Repeating. Allah, he says that he have a shape. Is his shape physical or it is not?
No.
Well, it says here Allah have a shape. How it's a shape but it's not physical? Have you ever heard of a stupid statement like this? You are saying he have a shape, but this shape is not physical. So what does that mean? The second you say shape, it's physical. You know what shape means?
Second I say shape, it's physical.
It's physical, yes. Otherwise the word shape is wrong. Because shape is a physical dimension. This is what shape means.
Does it?
Yes, it is. Shape is a physical dimension. If there's nothing, there's not. It doesn't have shape. Anything like in order to have a shape, you have to be physically exist. Otherwise, you don't have dimension, and then you don't have shape. Here it says, Allah will come to them in a shape other than the one they know, and He will say, "I am your Lord." They will say, "We seek refuge from Allah from you," which means they don't like His shape. We will not follow you. And then Allah will come to us in a shape which He, we can recognize. Here we go. Then Allah will come to them in a shape they knew, and He will say, "I am your Lord," and then they accept Him. So the first time Allah He come by a shape, second time Allah come with a shape, and obviously the two shapes are different. One shape they knew, one shape they don't know.
I would disagree with your definition that shape is physical.
Okay, how do you recognize Allah from the shape? Do you see the word shape here? What does that mean? He came to them in a shape.
I do see it.
Okay, you can stop saying I don't see it. Refresh the page.
I do see it. I said.
Okay, so
I said I see Allah will come to them in a shape other than they know, and they will, and will say, "I am Lord."
So they're refusing first time for what reason? Because He come to them in a shape other than the one they know. So what is that? What happened? Explain to us. Go ahead.
He saw that he saw God. They saw God, but they don't recognize.
They saw Him in which one? In which case? How? In a shape, right? In a shape.
In a shape, yes.
Okay. So what does that mean?
I don't know.
You don't speak English?
I don't know what it means.
Okay.
By
what the word shape? What the word shape mean in the dictionary, Mr. Dictionary? When we say the word shape, what shape mean?
General character of something.
General character.
Yep. Outline. Something not clearly seen. Geometric form. General character of something. Original form. Health. Something's condition.
What does that mean?
Mold for something. Ghost.
What does that mean?
What is what mean?
Let us open the dictionary. Hold on. What does that mean? All what you told me now. Okay, Allah will come to them in a shape. Shape of what?
I have to tell you that I don't know. What shape God will come to them?
What does that mean? I don't understand you. I don't know. I don't know really what do you mean. It says here. This is the definition, and English is not my first language. It says the external form or appearance, correct, of someone. External.
I don't see it.
Okay, so it says formation, configuration, appearance, form, figure. This is what shape mean.
I see distance, direction, shape.
So Allah He changed His figure. Allah He have an external form, appearance.
I don't see what you're saying right now on the screen.
I'm just reading the dictionary. Here we go. As long
I don't see it on the screen.
My friend, as long you like dictionary, let's see dictionary, and whatever dictionary says.
The external form or appearance, characteristic of someone or something. Okay. The outline.
Shape is like speaking about circle, square, like a ball or etc. Physical. This is physical. Shape.
Yeah, a form. So a form.
Okay.
A geometric figure, such as a square, triangle, or rectangle. And that's what I see.
Okay. So what Allah He came to them as a square? Like a dish?
Well, like I said, it says that He will come to them in a shape.
Okay.
I don't know what that shape means.
But so shape is not anything except something physical, a form.
Or it can't.
How many shapes based on this hadith?
He will appear. He will appear as someone physical.
He will appear as someone. This is a good thing. Here we go. We have an improvement. Okay. So Allah, that's mean Allah He can take a form of something physical, correct?
Yes, you can.
All right.
If you want.
So you Muslim now believe in incarnation.
What?
You Muslim believe in incarnation of God.
What does incarnation means?
I mean, he can take a shape of a physical being.
Of course, he can do whatever he wants.
No, this is not the question. You believe now in incarnation. So Allah, it's possible maybe he come as a man if you want, right?
I believe that he can, assume any form that he wants.
Is that Islamic statement or this is your statement?
That's what it says. Allah will come to them in a shape other than they know.
Okay, so now we understand finally, me and you, that Allah will come to them in a shape. It's possible that this is a shape of a man or any physical being. Finally, me and you agree about one thing. So you believe that
can't
okay.
assume
So you Muslim now, you Muslim now, you have a problem because you just agreed that God can have incarnation of a body. He can go inside the body of anything. Because you are taking, he can take a shape.
He can assume forms. Yes, that's what I mean. That's what incarnation means.
Okay,
sure.
If Allah came to you as a man, is that man is dead or alive?
What?
If Allah he came in the shape of a man, is that man is dead or alive?
Is that man dead or alive?
Yeah.
I don't know.
What do you mean?
I can't say.
So Allah is inside a dead man or is inside a living man?
He came in the form of a man.
So in this moment, Allah himself is the man, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So is that man is a living man or is dead man?
If that man is God, then living.
Okay, so how he can be living? Is he living because he have a spirit or because he's just a body?
What?
He have a body now. Okay, is he alive because the body is alive by itself without a spirit, or there's a spirit inside the body?
He is alive because he's God.
Okay, but he have no spirit.
He has command over spirits. Yes.
Okay. But
I don't know what you mean by he doesn't have spirit.
But is a spirit is the power of life or it is something else?
The spirit is what he created. So
Allah he created the spirit?
Yeah.
Okay. So Allah he created the spirit. Do Allah, when he created the man, he created himself?
Allah, when he created a man,
did he create himself? Because you are the one who said Allah he come to you.
Yeah, he created him. He created it or himself.
Okay, so Allah he created himself because now he is the man.
He did not create himself.
So okay, who is the one who created the man? Okay, no, listen. You said to me, I said to you, is Allah now that man when he come in the shape of a man? Is he that man? You said yes. Okay, so now Allah is the man. Who is the one who created that man?
The man is not created if he assumed the form of a man.
Assume? What do you mean assume? How that happened? How this man came to existence? What happened?
He turned himself into a form.
So
of
guys,
a man.
Allah is a transformer. Everybody be my witness. Allah is a transformer, the same as in the movie. So Allah is Allah, but now he transformed himself into a man. Okay, the transformation is a creation.
I said he can. I said he can. He did not. I don't know if he did or did not.
No problem.
I'm just saying he can.
Allah he transformed himself. Did he transform the nature of to a nature of a man? Obviously yes. So now Allah
transformed the what?
When Allah he transformed himself into a man, that's mean he have the nature of a man.
No.
What do you mean no? He's a man now.
He has the form, the shape of a man.
Okay, so is he a fake? Are you saying he is a fake man? He is not real?
What?
Is he a fake man? Or he's a real man?
A dead man.
Is he a fake or real man?
Is he a fake or a real man? A fake man, of course.
Allah is a fake man. That's a good thing. So Allah, the fake God, he make himself a fake man. That makes sense. Why he's a fake man? If he is a real God, why now this man is so? Okay, so are you saying? Okay, all right. Hold on. So Allah, he is now a fake man. Everybody heard you. You said that, not me.
No, I didn't say that. I said that the man, God turned if he did, God turned himself into is not a real man.
He's a fake man.
Yeah, that man is a fake man.
Thank you.
But God is not.
But that man is Allah.
That fake man is not God.
But you are the one who said to me he transformed himself into a man. So that man is a fake man and he's Allah. He himself is Allah.
Here's what I understand. Okay, God turned himself into a man, assumed the form, assumed the shape. So it's just a shape.
Okay, is that shape is fake or this is not? Is that Allah or not Allah?
Turned himself into the shape of a man.
Okay, let me okay, let's to make it simple. So Allah, he made himself a shape of a man. Okay, at that moment, is that man is Allah or not?
Logically, yes, that man would be God.
Okay, what happened to the real Allah now?
Huh?
Because now we have a man and we have Allah. Is that man is the same as Allah at this moment?
Yeah, God is looking like a man. Okay,
so
I see it now. Okay,
so Allah can be a man, and He is the same as.
Yes, God can turn himself into a man. I don't have a problem with that.
All right. So Allah, when He turned Himself into a man, what happened to the original shape of Allah?
The shape of Allah.
What happened to it?
What happened to it?
Yeah, because there's two shapes. Remember, which means two of them they are physical. We have first shape and second shape. The original shape is different from the shape of the man. So now when Allah He became a man, what happened to the original shape?
The original shape is gone.
Is gone? Where is gone? Allah destroy it?
Yeah, because He turned himself into a man, remember?
So you are saying to me Allah is a changeable. So Allah, He changed. Nothing left of the old Allah. What we have now is a man. This is what you are saying. The old Allah is gone. Now we have
God looking like a man.
Okay, so now the old Allah is gone. The only thing left is the man, correct?
The only left is the
shape.
God who looks who has the shape of a man. Yes.
Okay, so the old shape of Allah.
The old God is not gone.
Okay, listen. Yeah, Allah now He became a man, and there's no other God except this man. Do you agree?
I would agree. Yes.
Okay, so Allah, when He is a man, is He a perfect man or He is not a perfect man?
That would be a perfect man.
Do you have a penis?
Well, he wouldn't be a man. He would be God looking like a man.
Okay.
Do you have
a penis?
Do you have what?
Penis.
If he turned himself into a man, if he assumed the shape of a man, then yes.
Okay. Why he have a penis? What he would do with it?
Huh?
What he will do with it?
I don't know.
Do he piss?
I don't know.
Okay. When Allah He turned Himself into a man and He came to the Muslims, why the Muslims reject this man?
If God turned Himself into a man, it doesn't say actually turned Himself into a man. It says it will come to them in a shape.
Right.
So God turned Himself
into something.
Into a shape of a man. The shape of a man.
All right. And that man is rejected by the Muslims, correct?
That what?
This man rejected, which Allah rejected by the Muslims. The Muslims, they said to him, we seek refuge by Allah from
remember you. Remember, this man is not really a man. It's just the shape of a man.
No problem, but he's Allah still, right? He's Allah at the end of the day.
Okay. It's so, God, you know.
So Allah now became a man.
In the shape of a man.
Right.
He's not really a man.
No problem. No. Okay, but you are saying to me he's a real man. I ask you, is he a fake man or a real man? You said a real man.
Yeah, I'm trying to understand this as we go along.
Okay, so a real man, he came to the Muslims and he said to them, I am Allah. The Muslims, they said to him, we seek refuge with Allah from you. Why they did that? Why they refuse him to be God? Is that because of his look?
Could you repeat that?
Allah, he changed his shape, as you said, as a form of a man, shape of a man.
Okay.
And then he came to the Muslims and they said to them, I am your Lord. And then the Muslims, they said to him, we seek refuge with Allah from you. Why they did that? Why they reject him to be God? If he is the same God as the God of Muhammad, what happened? Why they?
Because he doesn't recognize him.
So you Muslims, okay, so let us learn something very important in here. That the Muslim did know God only by his form, not by his equality.
Only by his form?
Yeah.
And not what?
Not by his equality.
By his
quality, not by his quality. Yeah, the quality of Allah changed for the Muslims. He downgraded himself to a man. So you Muslims don't accept that. You throw eggs at him, potato, says get away, we seek refuge with Allah from you, which means you consider him shaitan. So why you Muslim consider Allah shaitan just because he changed his form? Where's the believers? How
because
come
he doesn't recognize?
Okay,
they don't recognize.
Why somebody is a believer? He cannot recognize Allah when this is the same Allah which they worship. What kind of a belief and what kind of a believer? They could not recognize their God just because he changed his form. Do you recognize Allah by your eyes or by your heart? How you recognize Allah? You Muslim, you say to us, when I read Quran, I cry. How come Allah himself is coming to you? This is Allah himself. This is not the guy who collect the garbage. This is not the guy who makes salad for you in the buffet. This is God himself supposedly coming to you. How come you could not recognize him if he is the most holy, the amazing, the most beautiful, the glorious? So what if he became a man? Still he will be amazing. So why you refuse him?
Because you know the hadith says that the hadith suggests that they recognize God's form, but so when God came to them in a form that they didn't recognize,
I get that,
then
I get that,
they don't.
But it's, okay, when Allah he changed his form, did he lose his glory? When Allah he changed his form,
What?
When Allah he changed his form, did he lose his glory? He is not a glorious no more. Did he lose his glory? Okay, so as long Allah changed his form, still he have a glory. So how the Muslim could not recognize his glory?
How do you recognize glory? What does that even mean?
God, he have a glory. Nobody will have like glory like him. Still he will be different. There is no way. Even if he's a man, he will be totally different. So like, okay,
if God,
hold on. Can your God Allah, when he was a man, do what Jesus did?
Of course God can do what.
Okay, so why the Muslim cannot recognize him as Allah? Allah is the creator. He can create for them and show them that I'm Allah. Allah is the one who can tell you what you had in your houses. He can do that when he's a man. Allah, he can heal diseases. Allah, he can heal the leper. He can make the blind see. So now Allah became a man, but obviously he is disabled. He can do nothing. As you see, he just became a man. He is useless. This is why they rejected him.
Could you repeat that?
What's wrong with you? Each time I say to you, say repeat. Allah, he came to them as a man, and now the Muslims, they don't recognize him as God. Okay, what is the problem? You said that because he changed his form, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so
changed his form from the one that they recognized.
Okay, how you recognize Allah?
Well, apparently from the hadith, it suggests that they have seen God before.
No.
Or they know
how you
what God looks
him?
like.
Okay. You said they saw God before. Is that correct or this is false?
I'm saying that's what the hadith suggests.
I'm saying, did you Muslims see God before?
Muslims now no.
Okay, so then how you recognize him? Okay, here we go. Listen, this is the hadith in front of you, and this is Sahih Bukhari. They asked the Prophet how we recognize him. He said from his shin. So Allah then will uncover his shin. Okay, so your God Allah is a shin. This is the original shape. The shin.
No, that's not.
Here we go.
What it says.
Well, the hadith in front of you. How we will recognize Allah? Allah will come to them in a shape. This is the same story, my friend. Allah come to them in a shape other than the one they knew or they saw first time, but they did not recognize him. And we are talking about this for the last half hour. And then they asked the Prophet, how we will recognize him? How do you know the sign any which you can recognize him? They will say the shin, and then Allah will uncover his shin. You see it, and then you go down. And then you go down to the shin of Allah.
So I don't see the hadith in front of me right now, but from what you said, that means that the shin of God is.
Can you say it again? Can you say it again? Can you say it again? The shin of what? The shin what?
The shin of God.
Okay, I did not hear it. Can you say it again?
The shin of. Did you hear that?
Of what?
God. Did you hear that?
This is amazing. The Muslim, they believe that God have a shin, the shin of God. Guys, he said it to me 3 times. The shin of God, the shin of God, the shin of God. Okay, you told me in the beginning that Allah is not a physical being, and now you are confirming to me that Allah have a shin, and He is. This is the shin of God. So this is why we Christian we say.
Yes, I know.
This is why we Christian. We Christian we say hallelujah. Do you Muslims say hallelujah?
No, we don't.
Why you don't say that? Because now your God is a shin.
No, my God is not a shin.
Okay, did you see your prophet saying Allah will uncover his shin? Do your God have anything additional to his shin? Allah now he have a shin.
Does my God what?
Okay, Allah, do he have additional thing to his shin, attached to his shin?
I don't know.
Okay, well, okay, that means he's a shin. If you don't have an ass, if you don't have shoulders, if you don't have a head, that means he is just a shin.
No, it doesn't mean that. It says his shin, so he has a shin.
No problem, his shin, because this.
Shin.
Okay, because this shin is no
shin.
problem. This is his shin. So I'm asking you now, if there's other parts beside the shin of Allah is there, or only shin?
I don't know.
Why you don't know?
Because it's not revealed. Yes,
so
the shin is revealed.
Okay, so
all right.
The shin is revealed. Okay, hold on. Did you say the shin is revealed? I don't know
because it's not revealed.
Okay, why Allah has a shin? What He would do with his shin? What does the word shin mean? Teach me English.
Does God tell us why He has a shin? No, I don't know. I cannot speak about things that I don't know.
My friend, this is not the question. I'm asking you, what the word shin mean?
What do you mean? What the word shin? You don't know what shin is.
I don't know what shin mean. Tell me. English is not my first language. So shin. What shin mean? When we say shin, what does that mean?
So a shin.
Yeah. What does that mean?
It doesn't matter what it means. It doesn't matter what it means.
No, it's matter because he called himself a shin. So we need to know what shin Allah is.
No, he doesn't call himself the shin.
Okay, well, he is a shin.
No, it doesn't say he is a shin.
So it says here. Shin.
Stop lying.
Shin is the front of the leg below the knee.
Okay.
Okay. So if Allah have a shin, do He have a leg?
That's what our shin is.
Okay. No. When Allah He says a shin, He is using a language we understand, right?
Yes.
Okay. So shin is a shin. That's it. This is our language. So when He say he have a shin, all right.
But it doesn't mean this. Like God says in a وَلَمْ يَكُنْ لَهُ كُفُوًا أَحَدٌ. And not there is, anything that's the same as his.
No problem. So we understand.
It doesn't mean the shin is like ours.
No problem. The shin of Allah is not like ours. Like I was debating Imam, the head of the Islamic Center of Tennessee, Dr. Nabil Barikli, and the Imam of the mosque there. His name is Imam Malik Sari. You can watch the debate in YouTube. And they said to me, "Well, do you think the shin of Allah is like yours? Who cares? It's a shin." So Allah shin, guys, is not like any of us. It's very beautiful, very sexy. He's sexy and you know it. Okay, so Allah, I am sexy and you know it, and nobody's sexy like me, but that would not change anything that Allah has a shin. So Allah has a shin to do what with it?
Yeah, He has a shin, but we don't know what that is. How it looks like.
What do you mean? Like maybe like an ant shin? Who cares? Maybe it's not a human shin. Maybe it's an ant shin.
Yeah, maybe.
So Allah maybe.
We don't know.
So maybe Allah is an ant, but He's a unique kind of ant.
Yeah, maybe, you know.
Okay, so now when Allah he says you will recognize him by his shin, how you will recognize that shin? You tell me, describe the shin for me which you will recognize.
Well, obviously from the hadith, God apparently has a very distinctive.
My friend, no problem. Allah he came to them in a shape they don't know. They refuse him. This is number one. Then Allah he came to them in other shape, and then he showed them his shin. Okay, but how we will know that this is the shin of Allah? What if the devil he show his shin? How you will know? The devil's shin is different from my shin too. But what if a woman she is very? What if a woman she is?
We just will recognize it. You know,
my friend. What if a woman she?
You know the phrase, if you see him, you'll recognize him.
Is the shin? Is the shin of Allah?
Exactly.
Is the shin of Allah as a beautiful?
Huh?
Is the shin of Allah as a beautiful?
Is the shin of God beautiful?
No,
that's
the shin
what
of
you said?
Allah, not the shin of God, because all your God is like we are talking about him now. So is the shin?
God is God.
Is the shin of Allah?
Is the shin of God?
Is it beautiful?
Beautiful. Does it say beautiful?
I'm asking you. I'm asking you. Is the shin of Allah, my friend?
If it does say beautiful, then I say yes, it's beautiful.
I'm asking you. You tell me.
But it doesn't say that.
I'm learning from you about Islam. Okay. So Allah.
Okay, good.
Okay. Allah shin. Is it ugly or beautiful?
If you look at the hadith, it doesn't say beautiful. It doesn't say ugly. I am not speaking, you know, outside the hadith.
So how we recognize him?
So I don't.
If we do not know the shin of Allah, if it's like women's shin, it's a sexy shin, it's a ugly shin, how we will recognize Allah's shin then? This is what I'm trying to understand from you. I'm asking you, okay, the shin of Allah.
You know the phrase, if you see him, you'll recognize him, you'll know him.
How you, okay, he said what? How you recognize him? He said he will uncover his shin. Okay, but how you recognize that this is the shin of Allah if you do not know how the shin of Allah look like?
Like I said before, you know the phrase, if you see him, you'll recognize him, you'll know him.
No.
That's the phrase that applies here.
No.
If we see the shin of God, we will recognize the shin of God.
No. It doesn't say that. It says that Allah, he came to them in a form they did not recognize him. Then Allah will come to them in the original form, and then he will show his shin. Okay? So now I'm asking you, okay, Allah, he come to you, the first man he came to you is Allah, and you agreed. Okay, that man have a shin. Why the Muslim did not like the shin of the first Allah, but they like the shin of the second Allah? What's the difference between them?
Well, obviously they're different.
What is different? The first shin is ugly.
Obviously, they don't recognize that shin.
Okay, I'm asking you, is the shin of Allah is ugly, the first one, and the second one was good?
Like I said, I already answered you. I don't know. I cannot speak outside the hadith.
Okay, but how you recognize the shin of Allah? Because he said he came to you.
We just will.
How you will? He will go. Allah, he came to you first time. You did not recognize him.
Like I said, the phrase "if you see him, you'll recognize him" applies in this hadith.
No. It doesn't say that, my friend. Let us go back to the hadith. Don't play games with me. You cannot play games with Christian Prince. It says clearly that Allah, he will come to them.
Games.
No. Okay, Allah, he says, I am your Lord, and then they will say, you are not our Lord, for the first shape. Okay, and none will speak to him, even they refuse to talk to him. And then they will say, and then he will say, he will come to them in a shape other than the one which they knew. Which one they knew is the shape which Allah, he will cover his shin. Okay, so Allah shape in both use the same word shape, the same story, did not give you any differentiation. The first one, he have a shin. The second one, he have a shin. So how you recognize the shin, the first shin from the second shin? Which one is the shin of Allah?
The hadith says that we will.
Okay, my friend.
It doesn't matter how we will, recognize it.
Hold on.
We just will.
How you will?
How we will?
Yeah, because it says
we just will.
No, because it says Allah will come to them in his original shape, the shape which they knew. What is the shape you knew, Muslims? Then
the
Allah,
shape that they know?
Yeah, what is the shape which you know?
I cannot speak outside the Bible. The hadith.
That's when Muhammad is lying, because you do not know the shape of Allah. I keep asking you since 2 hours until now. What is the shape of Allah you do not know?
Of course, because it doesn't say.
No, it says that Allah will come to them in a shape. Actually, not only it says here. This is the Muslim translation. Then Allah will come to them in a shape they know.
Yeah.
Okay. What is the shape you know?
What?
What is the shape you know about Allah?
I don't know, because it doesn't say
so
in
Muhammad
the
is lying.
hadith.
Okay.
Don't ask me
So Muhammad,
about things that are not in the hadith
okay, my friend.
or the Quran,
All right,
because I don't want to make up things like you do.
I'm not making up. I'm asking you what is written there. It says the shape they know. Okay, what the shape you must know.
Things that are outside the hadith.
No, I'm not asking you things out of the hadith. The hadith says that you Muslim, you know the shape of Allah. This is not out of the hadith. What is the shape of Allah? You do not know. So Muhammad lie.
I don't know. I don't.
Okay, if there's any other Muslim, he knew the shape of Allah, or the only one who do not know.
We will know. We will come to know.
But Muhammad, he says the one they know in the past, they know already.
Yeah, they know.
Okay, but so what is the shape you know? So this is something he said 1400 years ago. Okay, 1400 years ago, the Muslim, they know the shape of Allah. I'm asking you, after 1400 years, shouldn't you know by now?
He's
what is
talking about the hereafter.
My friend, no problem, but he said the shape
now.
they
we
know.
Don't know him.
Okay, how you know the shape of Allah?
God right now.
Okay, listen, I'm going to change the topic just to help you.
Okay.
I want you to prove to me that Allah is God.
What?
Can you give me any reason to believe that Allah is God? Allah.
Well, first of all, yeah. Allah means God, so we have to believe that God is God.
No, Allah does not mean God. It's a name, and you.
Yes, it does mean God.
No, it's a name of God. Obviously, is God. Okay, okay.
God,
hold on. Now, how Allah can be God? What make him God for you?
Because Allah means God. What the heck is wrong with you?
So if I call myself God, that's mean I am God.
If you call yourself God, but you're not God, so you're not God.
Okay, what is the proof you have?
You can call yourself God.
All right.
You can call Jesus God.
All right. So how you know? How you know I am? Okay. So how you know? Listen. How you know I am not God, but Allah is God? How you were able to recognize?
How do I know that you're not God, but God is God? Yeah. Hello, are you listening to yourself?
Yeah, I'm listening to myself for sure. How you know I am not God and Allah is God?
Why would you ask me how I know if God is God?
Okay, I will tell you a miracle which nobody can do except me, and Allah cannot do that. Next month, there's a lot of women, they will have their period. How I know that?
What?
Next month, a lot of women, they will have their period. How I know that? You tell me. Explain to me.
Next month, what? A woman?
A lot of women, they will have their millions of women, they will have their period. How I know that?
Okay.
How I know that?
I don't know. I don't know how you know that.
Ah, you do not know. Okay.
You tell me.
Can you tell me something Allah He told nobody knows, which prove that He is God, like as I just told you now?
What?
Can you tell me something no one knows, like the one I just told you except me? Like I told you that women, they will have their period next month, and there's nobody knows in this earth like me. Now I'm asking you, can Allah give us anything which prove that something nobody knows except Him, to prove that He's God?
To prove that is God.
Yeah.
So you want me to find a verse where God tells you something that you do not know except God?
Yeah. Does the Quran have anything like that?
Does the Quran have anything like that? Okay, fine, good. You do not know that Jesus is just a prophet, not a God, not God.
That's a good point. Okay, but hold on. Okay,
got it?
Okay, but what is the proof of that?
Huh?
What is the proof of that?
What is the proof of what?
You just told me that Allah He knew that. We do not know that, right? Okay, but is the proof that what He knows is true? Where is Jesus right now?
Jesus doesn't mean God, but Allah does.
Where is Jesus right now, according to you Muslims?
Huh?
Jesus right now.
Doesn't matter where Jesus is.
I want to know where He is. I want to know, my friend. I'd like to know. I will send him a letter. So where is Jesus right now? I want his address. Where he live? according to Islam?
I don't know either.
You're lying. You're lying. Isn't your Muslim believe that
no.
he is? Don't you Muslim believe that
Because
he's in
it
heaven?
doesn't matter
Don't
where
you,
Jesus is.
Don't you
up
Muslim?
in heaven,
What do you want to say? Are you
or
ashamed?
down under, you know,
Are you
doesn't
ashamed?
matter.
Are you ashamed to say that according to Islam, Jesus is in heaven? Is he in heaven or not?
Is he in heaven? Like I said, it doesn't matter. I don't want to start a new topic right
We
now.
are not talking. We have a conversation. We have a comedy time. Listen, where is Jesus right now? I'm asking you. Where is Jesus? You are the one who mentioned to me Jesus, not what a new topic. You are the one who said to me you do not know that Jesus is not God.
I said Jesus is not God. That's
if Jesus is not, if Jesus is not God, why he is right now with your God in heaven? What he's doing there?
If Jesus is not God,
why he's now in
why is he God? Why is he in heaven
with Allah right now as we speak, supposedly, according to Muslims?
Does being in heaven with God mean that he's God?
Well, isn't this every man he have to wait until resurrection day to go to heaven? Is your prophet in heaven right now, or he's dead? He's dead. Is Moses in heaven? No,
he's dead. But
okay.
Okay.
So why Jesus is the only one? Okay.
He is in heaven.
So why Jesus is the only one is not dead and he is in heaven?
Why not?
Why? Everybody, the Quran keeps saying all prophets before they pass away. All prophet. So
no, it doesn't say all prophets.
It says that. It
doesn't say all prophets, and we're not talking about God right now.
Here we go. The Quran says in many places, "Khalat min qablihi rusul." Khalat. Do you know what khalat mean?
I can't see it in the screen.
Chapter 2 verse 134, chapter 2 verse 141, chapter 3 verse 137, chapter 3 144. Okay. Here we go. Chapter 5 verse 75. Chapter 5 verse number 75. Okay. All right. Did the messengers before Jesus, all of them, they pass away, or not all of them?
I'm looking at Surah 2 134. It doesn't say anything about Jesus.
No, I'm reading for you now. Chapter 5 verse number 75.
Oh, chapter 5
75.
Verse?
Yeah.
75. Okay.
Did all the prophets before Jesus pass away? Or not all of them pass away?
إلا رسول قد خلت من قبله الرسل.
What khalat mean? We can go to dictionary if you like. What
khalat means passed away.
Okay. All of them they pass away. All the messengers.
Doesn't say all of them.
Yes, it says.
It doesn't say all
yes, قد خلت من قبله الرسل. All the messengers they pass away. It's read it in Arabic.
It doesn't say all. It doesn't
yes,
say all.
Yeah. It says all. Yes, it says all. It says all.
Passed away
yes,
from before you,
my
from
friend.
before him.
Okay.
Prophet.
Okay. So he is saying the messengers before him pass away. Correct? You are saying not all. Okay. According to Islam, did all the messengers before Jesus die or no?
What?
Did all the messengers before Jesus pass away? Yes or no?
Did all the messengers before Jesus
pass away?
Passed away.
Yes or no?
I don't know.
What do you need to know? According to Islam, there's only one person who did not pass away, is Jesus. What do you need to know?
No, it doesn't say that all of them.
Okay.
So I don't want to speak outside
no problem.
Quran or the Hadith.
All right, name for me. All right. Listen. You see, I'm being patient with you because I'm having fun here. I'm asking you. Can you name for me a messenger he did not pass away except Jesus in Islam?
I cannot.
Okay, so it's only Jesus. That's it. Only Jesus, he did not pass away. Can you tell me why he did not pass away and he's not God? Or everybody died?
Well, maybe there were other messengers that did not die.
But you could not name one for me. There's no one in Islam. I never heard of.
I cannot.
Okay.
I cannot. Because
Okay.
it doesn't say.
Okay. So
it doesn't say that all of them died.
It says قد خلت من قبله الرسل. All the messengers before him pass away, my friend. It says that.
It doesn't say.
And by the way, this is a mistake in the Quran. This is a mistake in the Quran because the other verses saying the same, that Muhammad is a messenger and the messengers before him they die. But Muhammad, he forgot that he said that Jesus did not die. Isn't it chapter 3 verse number 144? It says that the messengers before him, they pass away or killed.
Yes, messengers, but doesn't
Okay.
say all of them.
No, you see, in the Muslim translation, they say many messengers. What many messengers? It doesn't say that. It says, indeed, messengers have passed away before him. Okay. So,
Yes, messengers have passed away before
it says in
him.
Arabic, min qablihi rusul, the messengers, not only
Yes.
messengers, the messengers, correct?
The messengers.
Correct.
Yes, ar-rusul.
So the
It doesn't
correct,
say-
okay, so the correct translation, okay, thank you for helping me. So the correct translation, the messengers before him, they pass away. When you say the messengers before him pass
the
away,
messengers before him passed away.
right?
Uh-huh.
So when we say the messengers
Does it say
before him
all of
pass
them?
away, okay, the second you say the messengers, that's mean all the messengers. That's it. You said the messengers, and you agreed. In Arabic, it says the
No,
messengers.
it doesn't say. No. It doesn't say that.
What do you mean? Does it say the messengers? Does it say in Arabic the messengers?
It does. If it did say, all the messengers, it would say kullu rasul.
No. Let's listen. Does it say the messengers in Arabic? Does it say the messengers before him pass away? Does it say that?
Yes, it does. It does
Thank
say
you.
the.
So guys,
messengers.
when I say the messengers before him pass away, does that mean all the messengers? Obviously, yes. Because if
No,
it's
it's
not all of them, why
It
he's
doesn't
saying the
mean that.
messengers? Why he's saying he can say few messengers, he can say some messengers, but he did not say that. He said the messengers before him pass away. The messengers. All
Yeah, like I
messengers.
said, it doesn't mean-
So this is a mistake in the Quran because Muhammad, he forgot that he said that Jesus, he did not die.
So you are insisting on your own understanding, but the understanding is not all. Is that not all of them?
No, this is
died.
understanding. It says in Arabic, and you are the one who helped me, or the one who said it says the messengers. So it is the messengers.
Yes, the messengers. It doesn't say all the messengers.
The messengers, it's mean all the messengers. If I say the cats pass away, does it mean all the cats pass away? Or there's some that did not pass? If I say the cats pass away, did I just confirm that all the cats pass away or only one or two? I just said the cats. There's no exception. That's
No,
it.
it
Yes.
If you said the cats passed away, I would say all of them. See?
Okay. Listen. Let us make it more simple. Jesus
Because
right
it's not
now,
clear.
Jesus right now is in heaven. The Quran says, "Rafi'uka ilayya." I take you to myself. Okay. Allah take him to himself. Why?
Why not?
But what is the purpose of this? He taking Jesus up to heaven. What is? Do Allah have a plan?
Well,
or
he has his own purpose.
Okay. What is the what is the plan?
Well, if he doesn't, like I said, if it is not in the Quran or the Hadith, I cannot speak outside of it. But I can give you a suggestion that may not be right.
Okay. As long as you do not know this topic, so we will change the topic. You failed to give me the first one that Allah is God. Until now, you gave me nothing. Should I give you something proof that Allah is God? As an example, the God of the Quran says that Allah, he sent hail from mountains in heaven. Do you believe in that?
You can't prove that Allah is God because Allah means God. So you're saying that you're trying to prove that God is God.
Okay.
It doesn't. It's not logical
No
to
problem,
prove
no
that God is God.
No problem.
If He's God, then God.
When Allah, he said that he sent down hail from mountains in heaven, is he being God or being a fool?
I don't see it in your screen.
Chapter 24, verse number 43. When Allah, he says that, is he being a God?
24 verse?
24, verse number 43. Is Allah being God or being a fool?
If what? It does what?
Is he being a God or he being a fool? 24, 43. You speak Arabic? It says, وَيُنْزِلُ مِنَ السَّمَاءِ مِنْ جِبَالٍ فِيهَا مِنْ بَرَدٍ فَيُصِيبُ بِهِ مَنْ يَشَاء. Translate, go ahead.
Okay. And he sends down from the sky, the heavens, from the mountains
in it. Okay. So
is,
hold on. So in heaven
from
there's
hail.
mountains. If there's mountains, where is the hail is coming from in heaven? Do you agree with that?
Yes, hail comes from heaven.
But it says from mountains in there, correct?
Yes,
Okay.
it does.
Is that true or this is
Good.
false? Do you believe really that there's mountains flying in the sky and this is where the hail is coming from?
I'm not sure what this actually means.
What do you mean? You just say it. Okay, it says, and you speak Arabic. It says, and you translate it.
I don't
You
speak
agree?
Arabic. I
You are reading
understand it.
Arabic. I don't know. So you are reading Arabic. It says that Allah will send from the sky, from mountains, and it hail. Correct? Okay. So there's mountains. There's mountains in heaven. Allah He take hail from there and He throw at us. Is that true or this is a false fiction science?
Well, if it says that, then yeah, sure, it's true.
Okay. So is that confirmed that Allah is God or Allah is a fool for you?
It doesn't prove that he's a fool or fake.
But isn't it, this is wrong scientifically? This is very false.
I'm not saying it's wrong.
Okay, I'm saying to you.
I mean, you believe that there's water in heaven, so.
No, I'm not saying. I'm not the one saying that. It's your God saying He take from hail from mountains in heaven, and He throw it at us. But this is not what science says. I mean, this is very simple thing we learn in elementary school.
Like I said, I don't actually understand this. I'm gonna have to take a look at this.
Okay. Let me ask you. Allah created everything, right?
Hang on, let me just make a note of things that I would like to come back to later.
You don't have to. You can watch yourself later in the video. It's going to be all over. People that will download the video and going to be all over. Don't worry.
Okay.
Okay. So now, did Allah create everything?
Did God create everything? Yes.
Okay. Is everything created from water?
All the living things. Yes.
All right. The Quran here says that Allah He created everything from water. Is angels are created from water?
Every living thing. No.
Okay, so Allah is mistaken then.
No, see, when it says all living things, it doesn't actually doesn't actually mean all. I mean, as in
guys, just what he just said. When Allah He says, "I created all living things," He don't mean all living. You just said He created all living things.
Okay, here.
It says here.
How I
demonstrate. It says, listen.
This is how
وَجَعَلْنَا, and you are the one who says to me, does it say kill? Here we go. It says kill. وَجَعَلْنَا مِنَ الْمَاءِ كُلَّ شَيْءٍ حَيٍّ أَفَلَا يُؤْمِنُونَ, and we made it from water every living thing. Does it say that or I'm lying?
Yes,
okay.
It did.
So we made it from water, all living things, every living thing.
You have to know.
Is angels are living? Is angels are living things?
Okay, you have to know what all living things God is talking about. It doesn't mean angels and the jinn.
But He's talking about heaven. He's talking about what is in heaven and what is in earth. Read it carefully. Don't the unbelievers see? And this, by the way,
I cannot read it because it doesn't say here. What verse are you talking about? Because it's not displaying on my screen.
Chapter 21, verse number 30.
21 verse
20. Sorry, 30.
20.
30.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, وجعلنا من الماء كل شيء. Okay.
So don't the unbelievers see the heaven? Okay. He's talking about what is in heaven and what is in earth. Read it. Don't the unbelievers see that the heaven and the earth were joined together as one unit of a creation? Before this is a Muslim translation. Before we gloved them asunder, right? And then we made them from water, and we made it from water every living thing. He was talking about the heaven and the earth.
well, this verse is interpreted as, to mean that every living thing on earth.
Okay, I will go with you guys. Did he say every living thing in earth is made from water? Do you agree with that?
Yes.
Okay, is the genie is created from water?
Jinn and the angels were created before.
My friend, is the jinn live in earth? And Adam was created before too. Don't you forget?
Yes.
Did you forget that Adam was created in heaven too? So this is not a problem. So is the jinn created from water? Because you said everything in earth. Okay, jinn and mankind, they are in earth. All right. So are they created from water?
Jinn was created before the heavens.
My
and
friend,
the earth.
Adam was created before. Adam was created before too. Adam was created before the earth. He was in heaven, and then Allah He sent him
Adam
down.
was created. No. Adam was created when the earth had already been there.
Okay, so your God Allah, He's a
God
liar.
only took stuff from earth and created him.
So He took stuff from earth and then He went to the heaven and He made Adam there.
He doesn't have to go. He just
So what? He have a long hand?
Doesn't have to. I don't know.
Okay. So okay, I will go with you. So Allah He created Adam after He created the earth. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. So, but He is saying, and you are the one who said that everything in earth is created from water, and genie are in the earth.
Yes.
Okay, let me ask you: is the sun
after the heavens and the earth parted?
Okay, is the moon and the sun, they are created from water?
That's not a living thing.
The Quran say they are.
You know what I mean by living thing. Of course, everything is living, but
no. The Quran says
when we say living thing, we mean like you and me and the animals. That's what living thing is.
Okay, so I'm asking you now. When Allah He says that the sky, He asked the heaven and the sky and the earth and the moon and the stars to believe in Allah, to accept the trust of Allah. Only Adam, he accepted that and he was a fool.
Only Adam what?
Accepted that and he was a fool.
Only Adam. I didn't hear that.
Only Adam was the fool who accepted the trust of Allah.
Only Adam was fool enough to accept.
Come on, you hear me? Only
No, I didn't hear
Adam. Okay, Allah He offered Islam to the earth and to the heaven, and they refuse. But only He offered His trust and offered Islam to the earth and the heaven, and they refuse. Only one who accepted that, it was Adam, and he was a fool. Why is that?
Where does it say that?
I'm asking you before I show you, because I know you will change your mind after I show you. I know you by now. So what do you think? If the sky, how Allah He offered the sky Islam?
If you don't show it on the screen, I can't hear you very well.
No problem, you hear me very well. You don't play games. I'm asking you, did Allah offer the earth to convert to Islam?
Did God what?
Did Allah offer the earth to convert to Islam?
Offer the earth
to
convert to Islam? I don't know.
Okay. Did Allah offer the mountains to convert to Islam and to accept the trust, to trust Allah?
Again, I'm not familiar with that.
All right, here we go.
But I've heard of it.
No problem. Chapter 33, verse number 72. Allah He offered His trust to the earth and the heaven.
Chapter what?
Chapter 33, verse 72.
Verse 72?
Yeah.
33, 72. Okay.
It says here, we did indeed offer the trust to the heaven and the earth and the mountains, but they refused to undertake it, being afraid therefore. But the man, he undertook it, and he was indeed a fool. Okay, unjust and foolish. Okay, So how Allah offer his trust to the earth and the heaven and the mountains and they refused?
How God offered it? I don't know how he.
Are they living? Are they living things? Is the mountains as a person? He have a brain, and we talk to the mountain, and the mountain says, "I accept" or "I refuse."
Mountains and the earth and the heavens, they were all created by God.
No problem.
So they are
this is not the question. This is not the question. He said, "I offer the trust." Okay, Allah, he says to the mountain, "Do you trust me?" The mountain says, "No, I don't trust you." He said to the earth, "Do you trust me?" He said, "No, I don't trust you." He said to the earth and the heaven, "Do you trust me?" They said, "No, we don't trust you." He said to the man, "Do you trust me?" He said, "Yes," and he was a fool.
It doesn't say, "Do you trust me?"
Okay, read it. Okay, read it.
Trust means that the deen, the religion.
So Allah, okay.
That's what the trust
so
is.
Allah, he offered the religion of Islam to the heaven, right? And the heaven refused.
Yes.
How is that?
The trust
is the heaven is the heaven as a person who have a belief? Is the mountain as a person who have a belief? Is the earth as a person, he have a brain and he believe he will say shahada?
Yes, in their own way, yes.
What does that mean? It says he refused. How they refuse? What does that mean? What do you mean in his way?
That means they don't want to bear that kind of burden.
But no, they don't want to bear that. They cannot accept the trust of Allah. Nobody trusts Allah. Allah is the one who trusts Allah. He called him a fool. So,
yeah, because the trust or the religion is very.
All right. So the one who the
trust is hard to bear.
All right. So the one who trusts Allah is a fool and he will go to hell. But the one who refused the trust of Allah, he is safe.
Okay, I understand. So the trust is not Islam. It's the trust is what do you call that? Freedom of choice.
Okay. Yes. Freedom of choice. What freedom of choice?
Yeah, God offered them freedom of choice, and then when they make the right choice, they go to heaven. If they don't, they go to hell. So those mountains and the heavens and the earth, they didn't want to take a risk because it was, and they feared they wouldn't be able to live up to God's expectation.
Wow,
but the insan, what do you call that? Mankind was fool enough, to say that, yeah, sure, I can do that.
So the one who accepts Islam,
make good decisions.
So thank you. The one who accepts Islam is the fool, and the one who refuses Islam is the smart person. This is what you are saying to me. So the earth and the heaven and the mountains, Allah said to them, "Do you accept Islam?" They said, "No, Islam is stupid. We don't want to believe in it." And
no, like I said, it doesn't mean Islam. It means freedom of choice.
What is freedom? It says a trust. Since when trust is the freedom of choice? It says we offer you the trust.
Of the trust. Of not abusing the freedom of choice.
Okay, so do you believe that mountains, they have a choices to believe in God, not to believe in God, and they refuse? So are you saying the mountains are atheists now?
No, I'm saying that they did not want the freedom of choice, because if they had the freedom of choice, they were not sure that they could make the right decision, make the right choice.
So did Adam choose the right of choice?
Yes, Adam chose the freedom of choice, because he thought.
Can you give me the name of the donkey he said that to you, according to Islam? Give me the name of this donkey. Where you get this from, that Adam, he have a choice? What are you talking about?
When I give you my interpretation, you ask me where.
Okay,
but when I say,
so you are saying to me another way, you are that donkey, because Islam does not teach that. So here it says in the front of me that your prophet saying that there was a debate between Moses and between Adam, and Moses was blaming Adam for the sin which he did. So Adam, he says to him, "Do you blame me for a sin which Allah, he wrote for me that I will do 40 years before he created me?" 40 years before he created me. So where is the freedom of choice?
Where does it say that? Where does it say that?
Okay, let us see. Here we go. I will show it to you.
I see Allah's messenger. There is happiness for this child.
Yeah. Hold on. Give me a second. Here we go. Read the hadith. This is a very authentic hadith in front of you. And this is Sahih al-Bukhari, and this is the reference. Moses and Adam, they have an argument. Read the hadith. I'm waiting for you. Go ahead. Take your time.
It's not showing on my screen, like I said.
This is what happened when you use the internet of the news.
I'm seeing Allah's messenger. There's happiness for this child who is a bird. That's what I'm seeing right now.
Okay, give it a second. You know, no problem. Do you want some water? Because Allah created
Actually,
from water every living thing. I mean, this is amazing how He knew that. But here we go. Angels are not created from water. Moons and they are not created from water. And Allah, He is offering them Islam. This is funny. And now you are saying to me He offered them freedom of choice. But Adam, according to your prophet, Allah, He did not give him the freedom of anything. Moses debating Adam, saying, because of you we are out of heaven. So Adam, he says to him, are you blaming me for something He wrote? Allah, He wrote for me in my fate 40 years before my creation. You cannot blame me for that. This is fate written for me.
Okay, so oh wait. Okay, so on every now you're scrolling up. I see you're scrolling up, and to the right. You stop there. On every Muslim there is enjoined sadaqah. Okay, so the Prophet said, you moved again. Okay, so it says, the Prophet said, Adam, oh man, you moved again. Okay, Adam and Moses argued with each other. Oh, Adam, you are our father who disappointed us and turned us out of paradise. And Adam said to him, oh, Moses, God favored you with this talk.
Continue.
You
read. Listen.
Okay, I read it.
No, read loud. I want to hear you because I have a problem with hearing. I want to hear you.
Okay, then Adam said to him, "Oh Moses, Allah favored you with His talk, and He wrote that for you with His own hand. Do you blame me for action which Allah had written in my fate 40 years before my creation?" So Adam computed Moses. Okay.
So how you said to me a second ago that Allah, He gave Adam the choice, the freedom of a choice. Where is the freedom of choice?
Yes. God did give Adam the freedom of choice, but He also knew what Adam was going to do.
Take care, my friend.
I have decided. I have decided to follow Jesus. I have decided to follow Jesus. I have decided to follow Jesus. No turning back. No turning